whole house into a booth. We in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come to frying. Hey, let her cook. Too much cake got bad. Let her cook. All these sauce I'm trying. Let me cook. Big low come through, shut it down. I'm bringing that. Run up on me. You want? I'm swinging balls out. If them flames they go and put them down. Got my ankles and shit. Earn them toes out. Let's eat. Then y'all look better. Now these little math. Head to head look better. I don't even think that math. Talking like she gay. She don't even want no M. These could walk a mile and need your bitch. She say, okay. I ain't gonna cry no punch. I ain't gonna cry no rape either. I got my guy. They make me wait either. Get my. He don't need. I bet we break even. Don't steal my bet. He can't leave it. Never came. I ain't never came. No. Bet I will. We ain't never make it. No. Bet I ever lost. I'm on the mission. We got the whole house. We in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come to frying. Hey, let her cook. Too much cake got bad. Let her cook. All these sauce I'm trying. Let me cook. Early bird, get the worm. Give me, want your sprout, your feet. Guy, how deep, Tim, better learn. No, they hate to see me win. Play that bush, let it burn. Hold on, wait up, me. Let me talk my I can't let up on me. Why? Feeling drunk again. Get you the recipe I did. Can't get these sauces. Get them, but head start these times. Lost the team. Never get. I ain't never get. Somebody better get her, cause she out here looking. Badass bitch, I know that every nigga wanna. Real fine shit, man, I get it from my mother. I'm a demon, I'll fuck ya, band, fuck your brother. Bottle after bottle after bottles, all my fans tears are like models in this motherfucker. Total ass man, fuck up that yellow bitch, look like Lotto in this motherfucker. Somebody better get her, cause she out here looking fun. Better pop your shit because I'm out here popping mine. The way these diamonds hitting bitches, damn, you're going blind. Like this time, Julio gon' do the trick every time. Nigga lose me, you know that nigga out his mind. Tell her make a hit, she in the studio, just wasting time. If I take a nigga, I don't wanna hear no crime. Cause I ain't signed, I get my hoes, cause I ain't fucking mom. You, I ain't shitting on these bitches whole life. Fat ass, wanna bang for a bad bitch, I'm a whole guy. Cause I hit the club, I'm going home with a stripper.
Bitch, bounce that ass like your friend. Bounce that ass like your friend. Bitch, bounce that ass like your friend. Bounce that ass like your friend. Bitch, bounce that ass like your friend. Talk shit. Bounce that ass like your friend. Talk shit. Bounce that ass like your friend. Bitch, bounce that ass like your friend. Bitch, bounce that ass like your friend. Tell your mama to watch them motherfucking kids, bitch. I'm a real player, they fucking on that but a 10, bitch. I'm a real trapper, I mix the cocoa with the blend, bitch. I'm in the bowl, I mix it all up with the sauce. I might buy a bitch a little bag, I mix it all up with the cost. But my friend asked a girl how I feel to be fucking on the ball. She said, I don't know, girl, what's up fucking on the nose? Bounce that ass like your friend, I'ma throw this paper, bitch. I show you what a 10. I'm invite your friend, bitch. I told her she can 10. Damn, bitch, I do that little shit, now that's your best friend. Bitch, bounce that ass like your friend. Ass like your friend. Bounce that ass like your friend. Bounce that ass like your friend. Bounce that ass like your friend, talk shit. Bounce that ass like your friend, talk shit. Bounce that ass like your friend, bitch. Bounce that ass like your friend,
He bought her, bounce that ass like your friend, do. Throw it. I'm in the club with a whole bitches, bitch, she only loaded. All these rats on me, I can't be holding. This bitch keep trying to press me these huh? What the hell? That's so fat keeps on the bed on Kevin's fucking real. You don't miss no bitch like me, and that's just what it is. Popular and miss that's the hell. Don't hate on me, I couldn't tell.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the Boo Wah Baddie. I'm the Boo Wah Baddie, and I got a show for y'all tonight. Okay, so that's enough of all this. I'm gonna turn that off because we're gonna hit that note. So what's up, y'all? Um, so tonight, hold up, y'all. Let's see. I got somebody here for y'all. I probably got to bring them back in from the waiting room. Let me go check on them. All right, y'all. So I am doing a birthday edition tonight. I got with me Miss Mo with the fro, the topless bartender, Unique Monique in the house. And so when she comes in, we're gonna holler at her. Well, she says she's in, so let me see if I can't bring her in, y'all. I'm gonna tell her hit that link again because it won't bring you in. Let's see if we can get her in here. Are you in there, girl? I don't see you. Okay, I want you to come off the link and then come back on because for some reason, you know how things go when we try to go live and everything. So hop out and then hop back in. Hop out and hop back in. What y'all up to tonight? Oh, there she go. We gonna add her in the stream. Okay, and I need to turn these down. There she go. It is the topless bartender, Miss Bo with the fro, Unique Monique. Are you in there, girl?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, let me turn the camera around.
I just can't see you.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go.
There you go. I'm gonna turn
Hey!
that other one off for you because we got you in here twice.
No, oh, okay. How do I do that?
I did it. I
Okay,
got you.
okay, cool. I was
There
like,
you
ooh,
go. Welcome in. Can y'all hear me?
hell yeah, we can hear you. Well, I can.
So I got the pink on in honor of the weekend.
Girl, and I got this red, but we was definitely pinking.
We
So,
was definitely picking. So now it's time for the red. Since you got the red on, you can do the red.
but
So
so good because we just
we got a few things. We got a few things to talk about today. Some shenanigans this weekend. You had your birthday party shenanigans here in Houston. Nuh-uh.
it,
We ain't gonna do that later. What's the look about?
girl, because it was a weekend though. And Houston heat was given to my hair because it was hot out there. Like
It was hot.
that
It
was
was
beautiful weather.
it was the unexpected weather.
Hmm.
But well, expected but unexpected but expected because it's Houston, right? So
Hmm.
we know it's either gonna be hot and humid or windy or rainy and rainy and hot.
Yep.
So I think some parts had all of it. Some parts had hot, humid, some parts had the rainy, but then we had the sun too.
I enjoyed it. I had a ball with it. I loved it. I mean, oh my God, I've been loving Houston. I've never done my birthday out there. I've always wanted to and
Hmm.
had a fucking ball. Like I had a
You
uh,
did, you did.
I had,
You were having a blast, y'all. So Monique had her birthday here in Houston this weekend, and she invited a shitload of people. She had a chat room going for the folks that wanted to come and people that thought they could, get in on one or two of the things, or maybe all of them, or just one or whatever. You could just, she had a plethora of things going on. And it was like a menu, and you could just pick and choose what you wanted to do. She did it big. She had an Airbnb, and all the unique little venues
because there's a lot of stuff to do in Houston. So if y'all didn't know that, there's a lot. We got some people watching. Hey, let's see. Let me say some hellos. Hey, Chemo. Just hey, friend. I thought we were supposed to be singing in February. February didn't come and gone. We need to talk. Uh, we got Dex. Hey,
Hey,
hey, y'all. Hey, Sean. Says pink make you think and red turn heads. Pink make you think and red turn heads. Hey, Brandon. I don't know. So this is my little pink ensemble. Let me see if I can.
girl, you look good. Yes, you look good. Yes.
That was my little pink ensemble.
I love it.
But I like how you are. You're not intimidated or afraid to go out showing the girls, letting the girls out. I'm trying to get a little more free like that. I'm not there yet though.
Girl,
I'm not there. The best I had was a few little peekaboos happening.
and they were still cute, but they were still cute. I respect it.
Thank you. Good, good, good.
Oh, we drinking,
You
girl.
drinking on anything tonight?
I done made my little concoction, strawberries and
That
grapes.
looks good.
So
That
cheers to
looks good. Cheers.
period.
I've been on the menage a trois
Okay.
for the last couple of weeks. Okay, let me pay some bills. The menage a trois, Sauvignon Blanc. All right. Yes, you got the pineapple. What kind is that though?
It is
Tell
a
our friends.
Pinac rosé. So it's
How you spell it?
Pinaq.
Pinoc.
Pinac. Okay, I figured I was saying it wrong. But I
There we
was
go.
the one with the pineapple, goddamn it.
The one with
And they have them in different colors. Like I think that's
Pinoc. Yes,
yeah. So I was
I
like,
like
yeah,
that one.
grab them all.
Is that the one you mixed with the
Yes,
whipped
I did
cream?
one with pineapple juice, some Sprite, and I added some whipped cream on top. Girl, that motherfucker was hitting. It was,
Yeah, yeah, that was really really good.
I
All
thought,
I did this weekend, all I did was drink.
yeah. I mean, I did some drinking. Nothing, I'm really not a heavy drinker because I don't. My 30th birthday, I was drunk, but I don't
Mhm.
like being drunk because it seems like it takes forever to sober up. But by all means, like I like
Mm,
most of chill,
yeah,
mimosas all day. So when people would ask
yeah.
what's your bottle, I was like mimosa, mimosa. I had
Folks
one
interrupted
shot of
me doing my
cognac.
show. Okay. So what number birthday is this for you? How old are
30,
you? Tell me.
34,
34. I
4.
remember 34.
Do you?
Well, happy birthday. I know, and it's happy
Thank
birthday weekend and month for you. And you're a
you. You know,
Pisces, right?
yep, yep,
Huh?
all month. All Pisces season, all season.
Are you doing anything else? You have anything else planned?
So I have a hotel takeover in Chicago. So that's coming up in about
Okay.
2.5 weeks. So I get ready for that. I'm hella
Okay.
excited about that. Like this is a new group, never met them before. But the host did reach out to me, and I had invited her to brunch as well.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what the fuck. Um, so I'm excited about that. I'm ready for that. I've been to Chicago a few times, but I've never done an event out there. So
You're kind of cutting out just a little bit on us, friend, just a little bit.
what
And we
about now?
want to hear everything you're saying. That's better.
That's better. Okay.
Yes.
So I would say Chicago hotel takeover. I haven't done any LS events in Chicago, but I've been to Chicago, so I'm hella excited about that. I'll be taking a
Hmm.
train out there for the first time. I didn't want to fly. I was like, let's do a train. So
You riding on the Amtrak?
running on the Amtrak, girl. So I was like,
Okay.
I'm excited. So I can't
Mhm.
wait for that. I have a booking in May. It's a Bridgington tea party. So I'll be pre-hosting that. And then I'll be hosting an all-girl slumber party, followed by the tea party as well. So that's in May. Um,
You always Okay, go back. You said a breaking what party? Did
Bridgington.
you say
I don't know if I'm saying that. The Bridging.
Bridgerton
Okay, I know.
and
Okay, yeah,
darling?
there we go.
A
Yes,
Bridgerton party. Are
yes.
we
I'll
having
be.
tea?
Yes, all the tea. Yes.
Oh
So
my
all,
god! And the tea that we're having is not the drinkable tea. It's the tea. You
I mean,
pouring the
yeah,
tea.
yeah. And then I'll be hosting the all girls slumber party, followed after the party. So
Okay.
that's gonna be coming up. I have
Mm-hmm.
projects in Houston that I'm working on. I'm definitely gonna set up a foot
Yeah.
fetish fantasy party. So I'll be having auditions for girls coming out with good looking feet, good looking nails, and it'll be a foot fetish fantasy party. So all
I
my
like.
lovers
Mm-hmm.
check out, be on the
So
lookout.
when you talk, hey Nala dear. So when you talk about the foot fetish, can you talk about that a little bit? Explain what is that about? The foot fetish. How do you throw a
So,
foot fetish party?
so how this is what I'm wanting to do. So I'll have all the ladies come in, and again I'm gonna have everybody pretty much audition. I'm gonna be looking for good looking feet, good looking nails. You have to come in. You have nails and toes matched to the T.
Mm. Okay, so nails,
So I'll
nails
have
and toes will have to
and
match. Oh, you're cutting out. Come back. No, no. Oh, why are you sideways like that?
am I sideways?
You are sideways now.
For real? What I am for real. It's got me. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Turn it back. Because we need everybody to hear what we need to talk about tonight. All right, y'all. We might have to get her back in here. Okay, so Monique is talking about all the things she's got going on. Hop out, boo, and hop back in. All the things she's got going on coming up on her itinerary for birthday month through, I think we got through May. She's got a Bridgerton party coming up. Get out, boo boo, and come back. Kick you out. And we're going to come back. She's got a Bridgerton party coming up, and she's serving tea at this party. It ain't the drinkable tea, y'all. You know Monique is good for her talking and her tea, right? So she's gonna be talking about that, having that Bridgerton party. She's also got, yes, she is the topless bartender. She's also got a what is it, Bridgerton, and the next one, oh, it's the foot fetish. She's got the foot fetish party coming up, and told us that I'm gonna link again, boo. Do you need the link again? Just hit the link again. She said the foot fetish party, the women have to have their nails done and their toes to match. All right, let me add her, put her back in.
Is
There
that
you are. You are straight.
okay?
Well, you ain't straight, but you're
Turn.
you're straight. You turned correctly. So okay, so I was just bringing everybody in. We're talking Bridgerton and the foot
Okay.
fetish party and everything like that. So go into a little bit more of what that foot fetish was.
Yeah.
So
Foot
the
fetish
women have to, it's just
is for the ladies who want to attend. I'll have the ladies who want to be a part of the show. They don't have to pay, so they'll come in for free as long as you have your nails and toes matching to the T. But you have to have pretty feet. I don't care
okay.
if you got hair on them, but I need your toes and nails done like to the T. I get
You can have hair on them.
have hair on them because I know what I'm saying. I ain't look, girl. My man got hair on his toes, and I shit, girl, rubbing on them, everything. But anyways, um, yeah, I want the ladies to come. The men will come in. I will have roses laid out, different color roses. Each rose will indicate what their fantasy is. Red rose,
Okay.
come up to a lady and you like her toes, you will present her with a rose. And if she accepts
Mm-hmm.
the rose, she is accepting a foot massage. So we start off right there. So you
Oh,
massage your feet. That's fine. I'll have other indication roses if they want to do more with their feet. Suck on them, get their dick jacked off with their feet, walk on their back, walk on their back with heels. It'll be strictly feet, like feet. There's not going to be no actual penetration. This will be, you can get your shit jacked off with feet. So anything with feet is strictly going to be that. So it's going to be strictly foot fetish. I'll have
okay.
guys, if the guys want to want the ladies to walk on their back, feet, heels on, them do that. I have guys that like that. So it's strictly a foot fetish fantasy party. So be on the
I
lookout for that.
like that. That's gonna be fun. Now, is that a Dallas party? Be in Dallas.
So that'll be in Houston. Nope, that will be in
So what's
Houston.
up with your new liking to Houston? You like in Houston?
Um, I'm I'm loving it. I'm making way more money than I'm making in Dallas. The
Mm-hmm.
connection, networking out there is so much better. The energy is
Yeah,
so
it
much.
is good.
Hmm. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. I love my Dallas scene, but I do feel
of
like
course.
not up to par of what I'm wanting in my goal. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, gotta
Yeah.
flock to be at. So
Yeah. So
I love
you gonna be back and forth.
girl.
Now
I'll be out there
you
the next few days.
now you just left. You got back home Monday,
Last night, yeah,
Sunday.
morning.
Okay, okay. All right. So we did with Monique. We did. Well, I attended both of the parties that she had on. Was it
All of the parties.
Friday?
All of the
I
parties.
didn't attend all the parties. I didn't make the brunch,
Girl,
but
that's not a party. You know what I'm
girl,
talking about.
I was like this. Try to recover, girl. Let me see. Friday, I think Friday night got home. Saturday morning, I got home at 6 in the morning. I slept until 9. I had to go to work. Then after work, I got here and I got, I think, 30 minutes. Just a little cat nap, little pick me up. Back out again with you. Y'all, if you party with Monique, Monique stays moving. She was, and her man was right there, y'all. So props to her man, y'all. Props to
That's
Chicken.
my boo chicken, y'all. Y'all be clowning him, thinking he old, baby. That old man know how to hang with this shorty right here.
At one party, I was looking for Monique. I was looking for you. And then I was like, where is she at? So I'm walking around, they giving me the tour of the place, right? And so as I'm touring, I'm hearing, oh, oh, I saw that smoke. I
Y'all
just
got the
followed the
voice,
moans and I found you, girl. That's
girl.
how
I
I found
made a
you.
mess in that room, girl. I made a mess up in that room. And I told him, I said, "Oh, look, they got it covered. I don't even need my squirt blanket, girl. I made a mess up in that room. I
I mean,
made
you have a blanket?
Yeah, yeah, we have like a squirt blanket. It's literally like a real nice. It's very soft. It's like a reversible, has a shiny side and a thick side, but I call it a squirt blanket, but it is, for that. They sell them at
Yeah,
sex stores.
yeah,
God,
yeah.
$100.
I have a couple of friends who have
Yeah,
those. Yeah.
yeah,
I
like,
have a couple of friends who have
yeah,
those.
like a tarp sheet thing over the bed. So it was made for that. I was like, oh yeah, this is the room. Yep, right here.
Yeah.
Had a great time.
Yeah. And the one where I followed the yellow brick mold, I followed that to your voice. That room had that play party had a swing in it. Did you
I was
get
on.
to use the
Girl, I was
swing?
on. Girl was on it. Yes, that was the goal. When I first went into that club, they had a showcase with Sir Lisa's. Shout out to him last weekend, and that was my
Hmm.
going in there. And when I tell you, when I walked in, they rolled out the red carpet for me. I walked in. I was meeting other girls there. The owner came out and was like, "Hey, we know who you are," because I be promoting their flyers. They're like, "We got to
Hmm.
don't have to worry
Right.
about a table." They came out, gave me a table, had a hookah set up, had a bottle. I mean, they rolled it out. They gave me a tour, and with
Right.
the tour, they were showing me everything. The first thing I seen was sex swing. Sex swing. I was like, "Yep, I'll be here. This is it. I'll be here."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was excited about that. I love the club. I love the club. The owner came out, spoke to me, gave me some real good, education on, who he is and everything like that.
Hmm.
Offered some work with me and, you know,
And
like
that was exclusive, right?
exclusive. Hmm.
Okay. And y'all, exclusive is in Houston. It was a very nice venue, a secluded area.
Yes.
So when you come to Houston, like things are not close because Houston is so huge. You do have to
Right.
drive. So be prepared to drive, but it's worth
Yes.
exclusive was definitely worth the drive. And then G Spot also. That's always a good spot.
Yes.
It's a huge venue,
Yes.
several rooms. Who's in there, right?
Yeah, you
About
could say
like
that
30.
it's split, yeah, about yeah, split off into two different clubs. The first
Mm-hmm.
club called Hughes. You have to have
Hmm.
a membership card to go in there, and
Yeah.
then G
And the membership
also.
is fairly inexpensive.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd say, I mean, I would compare it ish to even Dallas prices out here. So I mean, but they offer you way more, way more.
Yeah.
You have more bathrooms. Every room. When I mean every, I mean there's like G Spot had maybe I'd say about 15 to 20 rooms. Every room had a queen size bed
Hmm.
with a wrap still on it, walk-in
Hmm.
shower. You have an option to book one of those rooms if you want to close the door or even stay overnight for it to be your private room for the rest of the night. And the next day, say if I get up at 2:30, they're not on the door knocking, kicking me out. Just you pay, sleep it off, do what you do. When you pay to leave, return.
Hmm.
There you go. I love how
Yeah.
secured it is.
Yeah.
It's very, very secure. You have to press a ring door button just to get in the door. They
Yeah.
let you in one at a time, checking you and
Mhm.
everything. I love you see I love smoking weed, but I love how they don't allow you to smoke weed in there, and
Yeah.
that's to keep the environment clean.
Right.
So I love the setup, the way in the back. You're gonna get lost in there if you don't really know where you're going, but you get used to it. Way in the back, got the big open lounge area, 12 display TVs looking like all the pornos on there, glory hole rooms, play
Yeah.
shower,
And
dress.
you know, one of the things that I like about that venue is it's geared to LS. Like
Yeah,
there's rooms for everybody. There's, of course, there's straight rooms. There's rooms for trans. There's
yep,
rooms for
yep,
couples. There's rooms for, singles that just want to mingle rooms. And I like that. And there's also rooms for like voyeurism where you can actually go in those rooms and watch, and you don't have to be like, oh, can I come in this room? Like, is it okay? Because it's a voyeur room, right?
yep, yep.
So I really think you did it up. So kudos to you for the itinerary. You put it together. It was done with so much class.
You.
And so I do want to give you props for that. Like a lot of parties where there's a menu where you can pick and choose what you want to do, you get into, you don't know if people are going to want to come or want to do. But props to you because you didn't care who was there, who came. You were happy with who showed and okay with who didn't. But I think in all, it was really well put together. So
Thank you.
kudos to you for that. Kudos to you for
And
that.
also, shout out to Playtime's Over Lounge. That was the first bar that we went to Friday. Uh,
Yes, Friday night.
and that one, I didn't get a chance to actually go there, but I had a girl that been there before. Shout out to her too. Tia, came in. She had already had a section for me. I never had nobody buy me a section. She had bottle laid out, shots laid out for us. DJ,
And that shit was not cheap, hunty.
not, it's not.
Do
I,
it with
I was
12
so
the people.
her. And I met her at the G spot, and she was like, what's crazy? She kept telling me, she's like, Monique, I don't have friends. You like, and how we met. Her dude wanted to play with me, and her dude sent her to me, and I was like,
I'm standing, so I'm gonna move around and sit. Hold on.
you good?
Hold on. Alright. Can you still see me?
At the spot. I
Okay, let
met
me get
Tia
it
at the
together.
spot the first time, and
Uh-huh.
her dude wanted to play, so her dude sent her to come talk to me, and I
Okay.
couple approaches me together. Don't just send your girl to me because she may not want to do that. So
Right.
got to just talking to her, met her dude and everything. And, we vibed really well. I really liked both of them. I didn't end up playing with them, but, I just like to vibe first,
You said
and
you did? You did end up?
no,
Oh,
no.
you didn't. Okay.
I vibe with you first. Like, I get asked to play all the time, but
Yeah.
I'm a little bit different when I play. I have to really, sex to me is a spiritual, emotional connection. I can't just fuck you and not have no connection with you. I mean, I can fuck you, but nigga, you don't have to pay me. So, in the LS environment, I try to treat myself as a classy hoe. And I
Uh-huh.
mean, I want it to be the best experience that I want it to be. I don't want to just say yes and then you don't know what the fuck you're doing because I'm gonna get mad at myself. So You
It's
know,
gonna be a waste, a whole waste.
girl, child, done wasted my honey pack and all that shit.
We don't want no waste.
No, not at all. So, Tia and her dude, like they came in, they showed love. DJ showed love. I had a ball over there. I like that one. I would definitely go back. And they
Hmm.
really treat it as a pregame, but they stay open pretty late too. I think they stay open till like 4 or 5 in the morning. But they had playrooms back there too. I've never seen like a bar because it gave like a small bar lounge vibe, and then you walk in the back. They had 3 themed playrooms, and them playrooms was actually pretty cool back there.
We're talking about the G spot right
No,
now.
no, the Playtime's Over Lounge, the first
Playtime's over. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
what they
Let
call
me
what they call PTO.
PTO. Yeah, I was there. I was
Yeah,
there.
I know. Yeah, I know. I had never been. I didn't get a chance to go because all the clubs I wanted to check out first before I put them on my itinerary. But I
Right.
didn't get a chance to go there because in the past month and a half that I've been to Houston, I've been more at the G spot. 'Cause I had a lot of bookings there. I mean, I just recently had a German man come and he wanted to get flogged and spanked and choked and pissed on and shitted on, and I got booked at the G. Yeah, yeah, girl. So yeah, yeah, baby,
We listen. We don't judge.
they around, and they will pay. They will pay for it. So
Uh,
no tea, no shade. So
so he
I
got
got a
you.
chance to go over there. That was a bomb. So I had a ball over there. I'll definitely go back to PTO.
Yeah, yeah. So your type of LS, your type of vibe is what?
I honestly just I like to voyeur. I love to play and be watched. I love being watched. But I also like to connect with different people on like how they are and what they like. Um
Hmm.
I love the BDSM. I love coming in there doing my thing. Um I love being dominant. I love being submissive. I consider myself the whole social butterfly. So I love
Yeah.
exploring my new kinks and new kinks to come. I love being tied up. I really love it all. It's a great feeling for me to even explore new things. I love to
Hmm.
entertain. I'll dance for them. I'll come out, do a show. I'll get on the mic, hype the crowd up. Even the ones that are like really shy or,
Yeah.
not be comfortable, they're comfortable me. We can talk, whatever questions you have. Um, want me to show you around, and then of course, most of the time I'm always naked, so of course they're gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't care about that, which is a good thing. You have an exhibitionist side to you, and you don't really care. Like you're okay with your body, you're okay with being topless, you're okay with no clothes. So I like that too. Like I said, I'm trying to graduate to that. I'm gonna get like you.
Girl, you got it. I feel like any woman, and I'm thick. I'm not skinny. I'm thick. I used to be small when I used to strip, but I'm
Mhm.
thick. But I don't use the word fat. I don't even like it when girls call themselves fat. You're
Yeah,
downgrading yourself because you're beautiful just the way you are. If you want
yeah,
to have surgery, fine. But if you, baby, because I love to eat too. I love to
mhm,
eat, and baby, I'm gonna gain this weight. I just feel like you only live once. Live your best life. If I feel like I'm getting big plump, I know what to fucking do. But I mean,
right.
I love being in my own skin. I love who I
Mhm,
am. You can body shame me or whatever, but I got some nice ass titties. I got some
mhm.
beautiful. I may not have a big ass, but it look big when I bend over. So
It's the big booty, baby.
I'm tattoo work on me. So I'm
Yeah.
very natural. I'm normally always having my hair out like this or whatever.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but
yeah,
I like that about you. And, okay, y'all. So I am here with one of the original Boo Wah Batty Babes, right? You were my first, you did my first show with me, Pillow Talk. We were in the bed. Remember
what
that? You did
girl,
my first show with me. And Monique and I we have grown a friendship. And I would say, it's not a lot of people that you say are friends in this community or whatever. We have we're social with people.
I call them high school. I call them high school associates. Same middle school together. That's how I know.
Yeah, but I think we're growing a friendship. We started out a little rocky a couple years ago,
Yeah,
and got through that like grown adults.
absolutely, yeah. I
And
I never. And even back, not really. We don't have to touch on that, but even when all that,
It's okay if you do.
of course, I know, girl, I know. Even when all that was going on, I was still getting my feet more wet in Dallas. So
Yeah.
I think around that time, I don't want to say you were new, but I think you had, went through what you had went through. I had was still kind of covering what I was going through.
Yeah.
So just kind of, getting your feet wet. And then, when you're new to the scene, you feel like the it girl. You're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
like people love me and,
Yeah.
this. And I mean, yeah, you think about, okay, they just want to fuck me, but it's just like, yo, like a lot of women, in my opinion, in this LS scene, some, I'm not gonna speak all, but a
Right.
lot of us, you don't know what we've been through. You don't know our traumas or whatever. So maybe
Mhm.
you just want someone to accompany or
Right.
just talk. Let's just vibe first before we do it. Now, if it happens by all means. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm not gonna shame you on it, but mindful of how you're coming and approaching women, and don't put them in no bullshit, especially when you're already dealing with bullshit on your
Yeah.
own, because all this
Hmm.
just add on to more bullshit. So
Right.
even in that case of scenario, I was, and I'm bisexual. I was dating a stud at the time. I'm just
Okay.
playing around, dipping and dabbing, catching the vibe. But
Hmm.
I feel like it was very much played between me and you at that time.
I think
And
so too. I
you know
think so too.
and I think that I'm glad that we handled it the way that we did, and even afterwards we were able to talk about it. And I commend you on that because a lot of women don't even want to do that. They just take it in their mind like, oh, she's jealous. She's jealous because he's with me. I do get jealous. I ain't gonna lie, but I get jealous over someone that is mine, like mine, like my man. Hell yeah, he know I'm a jealous bitch. When I have bitches come up to me and be like, "Oh, I know who she is," and your man's girlfriend. Who the fuck is you? I don't know who.
And you will tell somebody
They
too.
know by the look on my face because it's just like I don't trust these girls like that. The
Yeah.
crowd that was around prior ain't got shit on me. I'm not impressed. And he know it. But
You know what?
I tell you what, when we went out to Houston, baby, no, no.
I'm not impressed.
I'm
You know, we're gonna put that on a t-shirt.
now let's hoe. That's what you.
Now let's talk. Now let's talk.
Now
That
let's
is
hoe.
on a t-shirt.
You
And
know,
that is the Blue Eye Badge. Don't try to take that. That is copywritten.
copywritten, baby. What? Okay, because yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for that because I'm gonna wear that every day.
Yay. Represent. I love it. I love it.
They're gonna be like, "What's?" And then looking, we're gonna put a pineapple on and be like, "What does this mean? Are you interested?"
Do you want
That's how I'm
to
gonna recruit. Are you interested in knowing and learning what would you like to explore your kinks, darling? Because that's how I mean that's where it starts.
Yes.
Oh, like that's how it starts. That's how people get. You ever ask yourself when you're like in Walmart or like different places, like, wonder if they're a swinger. I wonder if they like to get down. Because baby, I could just be looking and watching people and be like, and especially when I pick up people, it's just like, I could
Yes.
sit for free. Like, okay, what's up with you?
Right. So y'all, so I have Monique on to talk about her. I just wanted to honor her for her birthday. She is an original Blue Wire Baddie Babe. She came to Houston this past weekend, and turned up for her birthday.
All the
All the way up for her birthday. She had an itinerary going, and we did just about many of the LS things that there are to do out here in Houston. And she introduced me to a new couple of new spots, and I hit the spots, y'all. The Blue White Betty was
girl,
outside.
all of them, all of them. And I really is. I think I told you when I was out there, I was like, this one guy that I feel like y'all two would definitely, you know, and he in the chat. I didn't see him come out because I promise you, if I would have seen him, I would have been like, yo, you gotta meet her.
I know because you were telling me about it. I was like, who?
I
What?
think I can match you up with him. I could see it. So don't worry, I'll be back out there in a few days. I got you.
You know, we playing matchmaker.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
I gotta be careful. You know, I'm stepping lightly now because you know
As
I
you should. As you should. But ain't nothing with stepping lightly with options, friend. Because you gotta
I
have
mean, you right, you right. But I have had a time in
yeah.
LS. It has kind of,
You're
it kind of ate me up and spit me out. But
I
I
know.
don't be down for long. I'm back, and I'm back with a different attitude.
But with
Um,
attitude, because you're in a new city, like know that there's much more opportunity. So even if you meet someone in the LS in that dynamic, I
Mm-hmm.
curiosity to see like how far it could possibly go. Like, okay, probably won't have the same issue that I had with this other
Right.
or whatever in the past. You know what I'm saying? So you have potential with the right type of man. So
Mm-hmm.
and whether y'all get in a relationship or not, at least you can explore and have those options. I
Yeah.
love having options. I love being the optional type. Like I feel like I
Yeah.
can be loved by multiple people. That's why
Yeah.
my relationship because it's no none of that. I could really
Mhm.
do what I want, but he knows that I move with class. And
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I just met this girl. Oh my god, this girl's flying down from Minnesota next month or this month.
Yeah.
Girl flying down from Minnesota to meet me, spend time with me, do some
Yeah.
shit, you know. And
I mean, I definitely feel you on that because I am moving through here, like I said, intentionally, but also with no intention. Like I don't have any expectations with that intention. Like I do know that I am a relationship type person, but yet I'm enjoying the.
all women though, isn't that what all women want? At the
I
end of
think I think at the end of the day we do,
the day, like, don't y'all want to be loved? Don't y'all want to be cared?
honestly.
Like honestly, ask yourself that question. It's like, what do you deserve?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like to be every girl loves flowers. Every girl's love is to be treated and treated with respect and not talk too crazy, disrespect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? That's why sometimes I tell myself, like, I wish I could teach y'all dudes a thing or two. Because I had men come up to me and be like, hook up with your friend. No, nigga, hook yourself up. Like,
Right. I mean, I think it's an atmosphere where you are allowed to do that, where you can actually. I mean, people don't like rejection. We don't. But I think with this, there is somebody out there for you
all the time. All
all the time. Whether it's in the LS community, whether it's not, like
the
we
rest of
can.
your life lonely. You know what I'm saying? You only live once. So why not take that? Why not? You know,
Yeah.
when I see some of these women that who they fight over, who they claim is theirs, who they have to ask permission to play, and even though they're not theirs, I don't never mind, I ain't whatever. But it doesn't make sense to me though, because it's just like that's you want me to fight you over that,
Yeah.
girl. You got it, girl. You got it. I'm
Yeah.
not like no. It doesn't make sense because like come on now, and it be those girls that be watching my stories, and I'll be like, hey fan, how you doing, girl? Because I know you want this. I know you want to live like this. I know you want
Mhm.
this. And guess what? You
Yeah.
can get someone like that. There are men out there, good men out there, good women out there who just want to be loved, who just want to be
Mhm.
cared to. If you said damn where, especially what you're wanting and whatnot, if
Right.
the person is open to it, I promise you they'll get just for you to accompany.
No, I agree with you. Now you said we were talking earlier when I was giving props to your man for just being there for you and tending to your needs, and he was making sure you had an awesome birthday. Even if he was a little tired or whatever, he was still everything about you. And you said earlier how some people may drag him a little bit or whatever. Why is that? Why do you think that is?
Honestly, I feel like, because he's been in the LS scene longer than me. You know,
Hmm.
was way in it to way back in the BDL days, and because he's like 10 years older than me.
Hmm.
So and I've met some of those older people, and some of them are great. So when I hear like, oh, how the LS was back in the day, I'm like, well, what does that mean? Well, how was it back in the day? And then when I'm hearing certain things of how it was, I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's definitely changed. People get older.
Right.
So I feel like with him because he's not as sociable, but
Hmm.
but he's very open. So,
Yeah.
okay,
So
like
when he's not sociable, you are. So you guys balance each other out really
very
well.
well, very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I
I first met him at Running with the Bulls a couple of
yeah,
years ago. And that's where I first met
girl,
y'all
that
together.
was crazy. That was our first encounter, like our very first time. Like
Okay, because that's where I met y'all together, and you introduced him.
of each other, we really didn't, get to that point. And
Hmm.
it was crazy that weekend. I wasn't even planning on going. I got called to drop off some hoes, which I did. The hoes needed a ride. So I was the Uber driver for the hoes, and I didn't mind doing that as long as they paid. So the host had me pick up like five girls, and bring them. And
I got called to drop off some hoes.
girl, I ain't had no problem dropping out the pussy as long as I was getting paid. I think it was like I had a little gripson going on, like call your Uber driver, it's gonna be a vibe for the ride or some shit, I
Yeah,
was letting him drink and smoke weed in the car, just we was lit. We was lit.
yeah,
So, the host was like, hey, want to attend, I got you. And I was like, okay. And I didn't get a room and he gave me a key card, gave me a nice big suite or whatever to myself. I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. People come to me and be like, I guess they think that I get shit for free. No, like I work for what I do, and I have no problem paying. I
yeah.
just get gifted properly because of the shit that I do. But
And I know you work because I'll call you or whatever, or you'll call me and be like, "Girl, I'm working, but I need to tell you something. Though.
mhm,
Let's talk about this." But I'm at work. I'm like, Sam, she's always at work.
always working. I am not like I'm not the type of girl to just sit on my ass, and just think somebody gonna give it to me because that is not me. I think that's the
Yeah,
Mexican in me. Even my mom. My mom is like almost 70 years old, retired, and she still works. She
yeah.
still works. She still cleans houses, and she still has another job on the side. Like it's just something that we've always been. You know what I'm
Girl, and Trump be trying to deport the Mexicans. I'm like, they work. What y'all talking?
saying? They better not.
Mexicans work. And I was on my way home today. I saw this older man. Oh, he had to have been about late, maybe mid 60s, and
Ooh,
he was walking, girl, and he had his bag and his backpack and his pockets was full. Mexican man. I was like, he done been at work all day, and he gonna go home and he's gonna get fed. His wife gonna be. She's waiting for him at the door. I'm sure.
and better suck his shit and swallow it.
Yeah.
Better swallow, girl. And see,
But
that's how I am with him. Like when he does, and he just does it without me asking. And I mean, I be for real. Be like, what can I do for you today? You want? I got you. I'm gonna suck that motherfucker while you playing that game. I'm gonna do the whatever you want. I'm at your service. What?
whatever it is, whatever you need, I got you, boo.
He's a good.
Whatever you want,
He's a
I
good man.
give it all to you.
Yes, he's a good man. He's my best friend. Like I said, when we first even met, the one thing that we did was just we just talked, and that was one thing that I remember him saying. He was like, I've been able to just open up and just talk.
Yeah.
We didn't even have sex for before until running with the bulls, of course. But
Mm,
even after that, like it wasn't. You know, afterwards he was like, would you like to go out to dinner? Would you like to do this? Would you like to do that? I'm like, fuck yeah. And then
mm,
like he like going to strip clubs, so do I. And he
yeah.
do clubs that I ain't never been to, and I was like, oh yeah, let's go. Shit, that's
Yeah.
my party.
I definitely like y'all's dynamic. So you found your one.
I did.
That's good.
What, girl? I feel
Now,
it.
now do, you feel this marriage thing? You gonna get a ring, girl? He gonna put a ring on it?
I ain't gonna lie. Even I've met his family. I love his mom. I love his dad. And during the holidays, I didn't get to go see my family, but his family was just so welcoming and so just loving. And I love that. And I told him I was like, look, if I was to end up pregnant, bitch, I wouldn't have to move a muscle. I already know they would come and cook for me, feed me.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, you go ahead and go to work. I'll be right here. And what's crazy, we don't even want. I don't want kids, and I don't think he wants kids either.
Yeah.
But just the thought of it, that I know that I will be taken care of through that man, so I don't have to worry about nothing. But
Yeah.
yeah, good man. Good
Yeah. I,
no,
I
man.
definitely saw that. I definitely saw that. I definitely, excuse me, I definitely saw that this weekend,
Oh
and I'm happy for you. Now, do you guys have a third or a unicorn or anything like that?
yeah. um.
Did we talk
But
about
we,
it?
I mean, I can't say that we do or we don't. He's met some of the girls that I have played and
Okay.
met, some of the girls that I'm interested in. Even the girl
Mhm.
that's flying. I feel like, are we interested in each other? Yes and no, but we both love Shabari. So it may lead to something that, and if not, that's okay. But I'm very open with him about it. Uh,
Mhm.
and I know that he doesn't mind because he knows how my sexuality is.
Okay.
Would I be open to one? I'm not like that. He's mentioned to me like he doesn't want to have a girlfriend. So and I'm totally fine with that because if I was to be in a relationship with a woman, I would want her to understand what's me. We don't have to do all this together. Uh,
Mhm.
you can, we can have we, and I have no problem doing. He has no problem doing that. And I'll be totally fine with that. So I
Right.
respect him.
Hold on, you cutting out
What about now?
a little better.
That
Say
better?
something. Yeah.
I,
Okay.
I try to respect his wishes as well. Um, so I don't think that we would want to have like another girlfriend in this relationship. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to have one. I know that you'd be okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. So, okay.
Now
All right.
another man. Now if you want to know about another man,
Well, I was gonna ask. That's what I was gonna ask.
girl,
Is he okay?
and what you did meet that one potential this weekend, and he met him too. I know
Which
you remember,
which one was that?
girl, when we took that shot with the cognac. Him, girl, did you not? Were you not looking? Girl,
Yes. Yeah. Do you know he did come back in there? You saw, right?
girl, I left my phone on the bed, girl.
I
But
was trying to look at you like
but I didn't want to leave you on a tent, girl. See how fine he is, and that mother girl, he fine as shit.
I was like,
He
I'm
fine.
trying to give you the eyes like there you go, there you go, there you go.
Girls in the Telegram chat.
I should have did something.
Girl, I'm gonna give you the tea on it. And you know what, y'all watching this live, y'all about to get the tea. So
Yeah.
it's a Telegram chat with that.
Okay, hold on. Before you get there, Okay, you guys are watching the Boo Wah Chronicles. I am the Boo Wah Baddie. I have with me today the one of the original Boo Wah Baddie babes, Miss Mo with the Fro, the topless bartender, Unique Monique in the house, and we are just talking all things her right now. We are celebrating her for her birthday month. We had her birthday weekend extravaganza in Houston this weekend, and we had a wonderful time with her. And now, you guys, I want her to rate her birthday party on a scale of 1 to 10 twice. The first is your venues,
Hmm.
Houston venues, and then I want you to rate your experience.
Okay,
And then we're gonna get all into everything, all the tea that you want to get into.
got you. So for the venues, I'm gonna give definitely a high 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Definitely over beyond.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't have to cater my food. I didn't have to cook. They catered my food for me. They made sure everything was clean. They greeted well. It's like I didn't have to do what the extra do when you're hosting your own birthday party.
Yeah.
Every year that I've done that, I'm taking care of everything, the food, the drinks, everything. I didn't have to worry about that. 10 out of
Right.
10, 10 out of 10, straight up. Everything was clean. You
Hmm.
know, a little hood and some of it, I didn't mind that, but everything
Yeah.
was cool. You know,
I would agree. I think the venues were top notch. I like the secludedness of the venues. Like they were in places that you wouldn't expect an
mm-mm,
LS venue to be,
mm-mm.
like the G spot.
Girl,
You
you see what was in the parking lot, right? The church. You see the church cross? Look for the crowd.
yes,
Look
yes,
for the crowd. That's how you know you safe. Because I think we were talking about it outside because we were talking about the area, and I was like, "Yeah, but do you see what you around?" And you was like,
yeah,
"Chickens," and I was like, "It reminds me of home. It
yeah,
reminds me of where I'm from." So I'm like, "Oh, okay. Oh, I like this area. Fuck that shit, girl. Yep,
yeah.
sign me up. I'm safe. I'm all right."
Yeah, I agree. It felt very safe. So, okay, so 10 out of 10 on your venues for
You
your
know?
party. All right, now as a whole, the experience, what do you rate? 1
Oh,
through 10.
wow. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna have to leave it at a 5 for real. And the reason why, me and Jermaine could have done this by ourselves.
Baby, I'm about to put the mic down because I'm finna let you have it.
I'm gonna leave it at a 5 because me and my boo could have done this by ourselves.
Let's
I
go.
The original plan was to have my family come down for that cheer competition because my niece is a cheerleader as well, but she hurt her foot. So the Airbnb was supposed to be me, my man, and my family. Nobody.
The tea, y'all. We finna get the tea.
I opened it to other people who wanted to come and be at rules,
Uh huh.
regulations. I made sure that the Airbnb was okay to have extra guests in case you wanted to come over. It was not going to be a house party, but hey, if you wanted to mix and mingle, basically a meet and greet because I had a lot of people in my chat, single
Mm-hmm.
ladies, single men who knew me. But hey, you could have an opportunity to meet other people too. I
And
had
I like that you made a chat for everybody to kind of mingle first, get to know each other first, look at each other's profiles and see if they even wanted to,
all that, all that, and I was even kicking out people who didn't do their intros
you
because I was
were.
on that. I'm like, yo, do your intro. This is, in case you do. Some of them didn't make it, and I was fine with that. But
Yeah.
hey, the opportunity to do that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I had couples in there, couples that I never even met,
Mm-hmm.
never met, never met. Was I impressed? Fuck no.
Were you impressed?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Ah.
not. But that's okay. That's okay. I wasn't. Only thing that I was wanting to do, like if outside of sexual wise, if I found a stud girl out there, oh yeah, it would have been on like Donkey Kong by all means.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was possibly open to an MFM. But hey, I had fun with who I had fun with, aka my man.
My man, my man, my man.
Had a great time. He doesn't really get to get out of town at all. He works a lot. He requested off the whole weekend for my birthday, and I was so excited to bring him out to Houston because he knows I've been going out there for the past month and a half, and he loved hearing the stories that I tell. And I'm just
Right.
like, wait for it, babe. Wait, get out here. We're gonna have a great time, and which
Right.
we did. But I feel like the people that came, I really feel that they clout chasing off of this experience. I really do feel that they made it about them. Yes, it was my birthday, but I really feel like they made it about them. I don't feel that I was respected the way that I feel like I should have been respected. Um,
What do
you
you mean by that?
I
Cloud. Let's go back to cloud chasing, then respect.
did cloud chasing off of if because it was a deal. First of all, that was a good deal. $170 for the whole weekend for your own bed. If you wanted to bring your own mattress, it was $130. I did the cutoff date February 15th. By that, everything was $200, $30 much, $30 more. I had extra beds left over,
Mm-hmm.
and I know it was tax season one night, so I wasn't trying to take all the money, but I knew that I was going to put in way, way more, which
Yeah.
which me and him did. I'm not
Because
gonna,
people don't know what goes into a party. They think, oh, we going to a party. Maybe we get a hookup. We don't have to, pay this. We don't have to do that. It costs money to put on a party. I don't care what kind of party you put on. It's gonna cost some money.
It's going to cost money. I feel like I set them up with a great deal. If you caught on it, great, cool. I went over the rules. Do not share this address. Be respectful of others. There are others that are going to be staying here.
Yeah.
I was open to guests as long as they did not come empty-handed. Don't come over here. Don't bring nothing, you know. And another thing as well, I didn't really say this in the chat, but I'm very old school. So if you have people coming over that are your guests, I would think like, hey, let me introduce you to the birthday girl. Let me introduce you to the owner of this house. Don't come in and act like it's your shit, because bitch, it ain't your shit. You only paid a certain amount to stay in one of the fucking rooms. You're not in the master fucking bedroom. I am. I'm the owner of the house, not you.
Hey,
Respect.
Norm. Norma says, hey, ladies.
Respectfully, point blank, period. Like,
Yes.
make it make sense. That's etiquette to me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that. That bothered me. That bothered me.
You
Um,
definitely should be respected in your own venue, in your own place, and
no,
you put forth a lot of money for
oh,
that.
a lot. Yeah, the Airbnb was nice. Plenty of space, girl. Plenty of space. Beautiful home. Beautiful area. Everything was convenient. We really didn't have to drive far to go grocery shopping, food. No, I made sure everything was good. Everything was good. Make sure
Hmm.
it was a good area, and to make sure that you can have extra guests, because a lot of these Airbnbs are not cool with that.
So basically, you had people coming into this Airbnb not respecting you.
Never, not no, yeah, that I no, not the way that I feel like I should have been. No, now some, I'll say some. Some got it the second day. The first day, no, definitely not the first night, but the second day, yeah, I got a little bit more. But
That's because you don't mince words. Like you make sure you bring it
oh,
out
I'm
there.
there, but I
Yeah,
don't
you want.
it. You know, Sometimes I feel like they use my man for that because he's very like he'll say anything. He won't tell you no, but sometimes I have to look at him and be like,
Not this one.
not
Not
this,
this time.
no, no,
Yeah.
so I feel like that was definitely a big issue. And it led to further down. And I mean, point blank, period. It's my weekend. It's my birthday.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. All
Feb-
about you.
yeah, it's all about me. It's not about you. It's about me. And every year that I do these type of things, yeah, with other people, I always get it like, it's not, fuck her. It's about me. We're not going to talk to her. I paid my money. I can do whatever I want. Girl, fuck your money.
I definitely think too when you put out an itinerary and you pay people pay to come in, you would expect people to take advantage of the perks of paying for this venue and paying for the experience.
Hmm. Hey Norman, I see you. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments on the other phone.
You're okay. Let's get. I
Yeah,
don't miss
that
any.
that's who that's who I was talking.
Oh, hey Norman.
Hmm. Norman, when I come back out, we're gonna have to set have a nice little chit chat down with the boudoir baddie.
Norman, she trying to match make us.
You like him?
Are you impressed?
Yeah, but I,
Y'all
I
can tell we have an little inside joke. Are you impressed?
child, is you or is you not? But yeah,
And if
um,
you
I
ain't,
feel
not
I
you now,
feel
but
like I was
whoever ain't.
hmm I do feel like I wasn't respected on that level the way that um
Mhm.
and I don't want an apology. I don't want a phone call. I don't want any of that because you knew what you did. You know what I'm saying? And cool, no worries about it, girl.
Yeah,
Next,
yeah,
it be that way. You know, some overall I mean, can't nobody take my shine. And even I even told you, man, I'm surprised I didn't cry because I'm a very emotional woman. But I
hmm,
stood my ground. I didn't cry. I didn't let nobody bully me. Change. I had people try to change my mind on going to another club because they didn't want to go. And I thought that was just making it about them,
yeah.
making it
I like
about
that.
them. Like, wow. So why did you even?
You took time to
Mhm.
find all these venues, to scope these venues out,
I
to,
didn't just get on TikTok
to
and
test the
I
venues.
drove out
You
there.
tested them first, yeah,
Yeah, I drove out there every weekend. I got booked every booking that I had. I made sure when I made time to go, like while I'm out there, to go to these clubs, make sure I liked what it looked like, to see my own, to get my own opinion. If it was
yeah,
something that I wasn't feeling, or if I felt like it was way expensive, what I'm
right.
saying. I was like, no, for this being the first time, let's just, let me just see how to move. And I feel like I did great. I know I did great.
You did great.
So I kept getting questioned about certain. Oh, well, I heard this club this. I heard that. That's
I
fine. If
don't
you
want
had
to
your
go to
that
this. I don't want to go to this one because
shit, stupid shit, stupid shit, stupid fucking shit, stupid shit. That. But I mean, have you been there? Do you know these people? So like, and to me, when people tell me like, I don't know about that, when you know what it does, girl, it makes me want to go because I want to see what the tea is about.
yeah, what's it
I'm gonna listen to you. So I had people do that. That was irking. I had people question me. I set the check-in time at 4 o'clock, but I was able to check in early. I
Yeah.
felt like I got questioned about that. Oh, well, you said check-in was at 4. Bitch, motherfucker. Is this your Airbnb? Is it in your name or my name? I'm confused. Why am I being questioned?
Is this because people were trying to be there early or people were late?
No, I guess they were just trying to get in there early because I mean it was hot that day. It was a lot of traffic, but I wanted to get there early for two reasons. We had a lot of stuff in the car. I had an extra person riding with us. So I wanted to unload and we still had to go to the grocery store. So
Hmm.
I was thinking, okay, we get there early, let's just go to the grocery store. And then I was like, nah, we probably ain't gonna have no fucking room because there's so much shit in the goddamn car. So I called the host and I was like, hey, because we got there hella early. I was like, is it okay if we just unload? And
Yeah,
he's like, yeah, absolutely, that's fine. I was like, oh my God, thank God. And we got there early and I definitely wanted to view the Airbnb first. I wanted to get there first. So
right.
that way I could see everything, make sure everything is up to par, which everything was. So when I think I posted on Facebook, like, oh, the weather's great, loving the Airbnb. Girl, I get a text message talking about, oh, well, you said check-in was at 4. Bitch, it is at 4, how? Why are you questioning me? That makes me like, child, that didn't make sense to me, so that was irking. And I really felt like I was questioned about a few things. You
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That didn't make sense. Like you don't have no say so in this. Me and
To me,
you pick this out. You
I agree.
you know
Like,
you
be where you're gonna be at, and don't be at the ones you're
fuck
not gonna be
up
at.
and shut the fuck up and be grateful. That's it. I gave you a place to sleep. You had a kitchen. You had your own bathroom. You had this. You had that. You had all the amenities that you can. You had way more amenities than a fucking hotel, and at a good rate for the whole weekend.
Yeah. And you also had on your itinerary, you had not like rules, but you had like, okay, bring, this does not include meals. This includes this. This doesn't include this. So you knew in advance, okay, if I'm going to go here, or if I'm going to go to this venue, I've got to make sure I'm covered with this, or, so BYOF, bring your own food, BYOE, or whatever. If you paid for the bed, if you paid for the room, then you know what you had. And if you didn't, you also know what you weren't going to get. So I think you put it together very well. So there should have been, to me, there should have been no question.
Yep.
I live here in Houston, so I knew, okay, I'm not going to need the room. So I didn't have to do that.
Right. Right. But you
So
still have the option. I gave everyone the option, even
to
if you
show, you gave the
wanted
option
to
to
show up,
come.
you can show up. You can kick it
Yes,
with.
yes, you
We can
did.
pregame here at the house. Just don't act the fool.
Don't try to spend the night because you didn't pay. You didn't put in on this, man.
Out. I was definitely one. I don't care how fucked up you get. Don't think you're gonna spend the night. I made it clear to everybody. I had a couple even say, "Oh well, we're just gonna stay the night at the house." No, ma'am. Do you have $200 on you per person? Per person? No, 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 no. We're not doing that.
Because you definitely did say if you didn't pay by this date, then this
It
was
goes
the
up.
price.
It
This
goes up.
was the price. Yes, you did. And I thought you laid it all out.
Girl, still got questioned about that. Got questioned about that, and I was just like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?" And I really have to ask you, like, I really gotta ask y'all people, what makes you think? Why do you think? Because we're cool. I can't even say that we're friends. Why? Because we know of each other. That
I
doesn't
will say I
doesn't make.
will say this
I
too,
really want to know why. Why do people get that mental?
which
Why?
is which is crazy to me. And I will say this: you being as blunt as you are and putting things out, you called me a couple of days before and said, "Hey, I just want you to know if this person shows or whatever, we don't want no bullshit. We don't want no this and that." And I assured you, I'm on no bullshit. I'm on turn up time. And I think that again, I appreciate a person, a woman, whoever can talk things out, talk things through. And you, because you definitely wanted your experience to be a good experience. And I have no problems with that.
Yeah.
And so for those who showed up to your venue and to your party and didn't help cultivate that space, shame on them. Shame on them.
Because they wanted to make it about them, or sometimes I feel why because you're older than me. Because they ask that people ask, "How old are you? How old are you?" Don't worry about my age. Just know I'm old enough to buy a bottle. Don't worry about it. Like, oh, okay, well, I can talk to her any type of way. No, the fuck you can't. No, you cannot. Bitch, just because you older than me, I bet you I have more money than you. I bet you I'm more, educated than what you think that I am. Like, no, no ma'am. No ma'am.
Yeah.
Teach
Yeah.
you a lesson. How about that? How about you take some notes down, little hoe? Or older hoe. Older hoes.
Hey Donald, how you, babe? I agree. I think that people have nerve, mitigated gall,
Mm.
but you handled yourself with class.
I
Um,
did, and I didn't. I told you, man. I said, there was my first year that I did a party out here. I let someone else kind of throw it for me, and I had my family here. Shit didn't go well, girl. I kicked her out of my room. I kicked her. She was in my room the whole weekend. I kicked her out, and I was like, ruined it. I told Jermaine. I said, after that incident went down, I was like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't kick nobody out because I did that first year, girl. I don't care. I don't care if you paid or not. Nah, get the fuck out.
so you didn't kick anybody out this time
Nobody out. They left on their own, which is totally fine with me.
on their own accord.
You ain't bother me none. I don't
Mhm.
care. I don't. Because I mean, you wanna know why you sick to this? Do you wanna know why you were sick to your stomach? Yeah, because you fucked up, bitch. That's why. Because you fucked up. That's why. I don't want an apology. I don't want to. Let's talk about it. No, 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 no. There's nothing to talk about. There's no because we went over this. Like, why should we talk about it if we already went over it?
Hmm.
You know. I don't, you and then you had the nerve to have your back to me at my brunch. the whole time.
Turned their back to
Girl,
you
I
at
get
your
like
door.
side, like,
They gave you the back,
girl, get
girl.
the back. I don't know if y'all watched Jocelyn's Cabaret, and if one
Yes.
of the girls turned her back to her while she was talking. Girl, now I know what she felt like. I'm like, I know damn well this older bitch did not turn her back, had her back turned to me the whole time. The
Well,
whole time.
were you impressed?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I was, and you know what? I was very disappointed. Very disappointed because it's like, and I still like, I ain't got a phone call, a text, and which again, I'm not expecting that. I don't
Mhm.
care for it, but I mean, what did you think was gonna happen? What do you?
Right.
I mean, like, no, no, we not doing that. And it's cool, you know. And one thing that I do, even if it's a bad experience, I don't delete you off my Facebook because I just consider you a fan. You gonna watch my shit anyways. You gonna see my stories. You gonna look at my timeline. I know you are. It's very active. So go ahead.
I have the same thing, honey. I'll be done posted something or whatever, and I guess that trigger finger is only good when you want to say something bad about somebody because you sure keep press a like.
Hmm.
Girl, don't get me started.
No, that's okay because that's what they do. And I guess because the social media, they feel like, oh, they can't get to me. I'm not gonna see her or anything like that. Well, you seeing me now, ho? You see me now, and I still look good.
And
Then,
and that for that to me is I still don't understand that issue why we're so as women again in LS
I'm
even just not even LS just women period we're so just rude to each other. We just
very,
don't.
very, and I don't know. So before, I got told. I kept being told because it's because she's light skinned, light skinned. I just did like
What?
I don't talk about your skin. I don't talk about your nut. So is that really what it is? And I don't even talk like that. Like, oh, it's because she's dark skinned. Like, I've never been like that. Like, never. And I've
Mhm.
never. I'm not racist. I have friends with all races: white people, black people, Mexicans,
Mhm.
Asians. I get along
Mhm.
with everybody. I was in foster care. I was raised with a white family, so I don't look at it like that.
Yeah.
So for you to say things like that, it makes me feel like, damn, like, is that damn girl, like, stop. You really that mad? Is that what it is? Bitch, you mad because my hair is real and yours is not. My hair grows faster than yours. I mean, I can't help it. Shit, the fuck? But I just think that what it is, I'm like, damn, why are you acting like that? Why you being all salty? We can have a conversation. I don't
Yeah.
mind having a conversation with you. Just like, make it sense though. And then not only that, don't disrespect me. I can talk to you, but when you start yelling at me, yeah, I'm gonna get aggressive.
Yeah.
A lot of these girls, because I don't talk about it, but a lot of these girls don't know I'm ex-military. And so when you start getting aggressive, girl, I immediately drop and give me 50. I told that nigga this weekend he was being her dude. He was being disrespectful, girl. I told him, you know what, drop and give me 50. Guess what he did? He dropped and gave me 20. But but he did. But he did. I'm like, yo, watch your mother. You know what? Like, drop. No, because you're not gonna, especially if I'm not disrespecting you. I wasn't raised that way. I'm not a girl. I got a smart ass mouth, but I'm not mean to you. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm not at all.
He,
Very
he definitely
respectful.
did. He definitely did drop and give you 20. I heard that from several different people, so
He
I know
did.
that
Yeah.
he did do his push-ups.
Girl, and you know what I wanted to tell her? Next time he's disrespectful to you like that, that's what you do.
Hmm.
Girl, because it looked like he could lose some weight. So there you go. Shit. Like I didn't, I didn't like that shit. I didn't like it. I didn't like how the energy was with them too. And again, I wasn't trying to get in their business or anything like that, but it's just like, like I'm not trying to be around that. And me and Jermaine, like we had a little fib, a week prior, but we ironed it out, we worked it out, and we moved forward, and we still had a good time.
Yeah.
That was our first time being out of town as well as this other couple. So it's just like, hey, let's just have a good time. We got our men out of town. Let's just vibe. Let's do some freaky shit. Let's really like explore that, like, and let them explore as well. I was very open to it. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
What's up? What you looking at? Tell me what's up. Like, okay, cool. It was one girl that he recognized from Dallas, and I was like, but okay, all right, okay. You know, right,
Yeah.
out of town.
Yeah. And I think like if you're coming, especially if you're coming from out of town, like you're coming to turn up. You should
Girl,
be coming to have a good ass time. If and you're a couple and you're in LS and you claim to be like a couple that plays with other, females or what have you, do your thing and don't down anybody for who how they look,
right.
or they may not be your cup of tea. That's fine. But
Because like, what's for you or what's for him or whatever is his opinion. Isn't that
yeah,
like? At least he's being honest with you. At least
yeah,
he's like keeping you in the dark about it. It's just like,
yeah.
and hey, if you're not impressed, that's fine. But
Mhm.
all the extra was just like, oh well. And I already like, cause I do not downgrade women. Like all women are beautiful in their own way. I never
Mhm.
saw somebody ugly. It's your attitude that makes you ugly. It's your
Mhm.
mouth. It's how you walk. It's what you're talking about. Is what
Right.
makes you ugly. You want
Right.
to come up to my man and play with him or talk to him, by all means. But don't, look here, little hoe. I'm the one that got the ring. I'm the one that got the key. I'm the one that's here, not you. So you're
Right.
gonna have to come to me and respect me. I
Mhm.
don't, So don't think you're gonna befriend me and think I'm gonna be buddy buddy with you, because bitch, I already know about you, little hoe. Don't worry about it. I got you. But
Yeah.
what do you want with him?
Yeah. And you know me, I'm definitely about etiquette when it comes to this LS world, especially if you have a mate, a person that you guys are together and everybody knows it.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Bump what you're talking about if you just want this dick and he ain't he's community dick for everybody and
because
he has not
he
committed.
might have been before when he was single, but he ain't single no more, shawty. He
Exactly.
fine. And I made it clear, well, especially when we got together, we both agreed that this is not a LS relationship. This is a real relationship. I bet you a lot of these LS people haven't even met their mothers, their parents, their brothers, their sisters.
Yeah.
Maybe they met their kids. We ain't got no kids, so we ain't got nothing to worry about on that.
Yeah. And so
But
when you do that, I mean, when you do that in any relationship, LS, vanilla, life, when you meet a person's family, their people, their parents, all of that, that to me is a relationship. That person sees enough in you
yep,
that they want to invite you to their world with their
their
family.
own. And I mean, like not just family, people you went to college with, people you went to high school with. Yo, I always tell him, fuck my friends. I love his friends. His friends came out to the strip club the other night when I drove back down here for the pregame. Girl, and it made me so happy because he doesn't get to see and I mean he went to high school with these good dudes and
Mhm.
good looking brothers. I mean, good look. I had Yolanda and Angela looking at them like, girl, who is that? That's your main baby. Shit, what you thought my man didn't have some plugs, girl? Girl, we had a ball.
Yeah.
We had a they was in there. We was in there cracking up, girl. We look. And I remember Angela was looking at me like, damn, Monique, they spend a lot of money on that girl. Girl, yes, let these men have a good time, bitch. Girl, go ahead. Girl, I
Mhm.
like these hoes too, bitch. Go ahead, girl. I was tip them with you.
Yes, girl. Speaking of money, okay. All right, y'all. When you go to a party of any type and you're asking for a door date,
Mm.
it is not for the female to pay half. No,
Where did y'all
because
get that?
because for the most part, we remember I told y'all a couple of shows ago, we not paying no more than $10 no more. Y'all fuck that. We not doing that as women. We not doing it. I told the women a couple shows ago. Mo, I don't know if you saw the show, but I said we finna stop all this 25, 30, $40 at the
We're
door
gonna
as
take
women.
it down.
We're not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
So if you are men, listen. Let me turn my mic on for this. I don't have my drink now. All right. If you men want a door date, she's not paying half. So if you don't have any money, do not ask her to be your door date. Okay? Because what it is, we make it cheaper for you.
Mhm.
That's how it's supposed to be. We make it cheaper for you.
Mm.
We not paying no more than 10.
Yep.
And we're not paying that. You paying everything at the door. I'm not coming out my pocket for nothing at the door. That's you. I'm making it cheaper for you. I'm not coming out my pocket for nothing. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're absolutely right. I don't even know where that where that came from and
Because
what.
somebody asked me, came to my window. I had to roll my window down because I'm still boo wah batty and trying to get it together. Do you? And they was in your group.
Yeah,
Do you?
I've talked to him about it. I've talked to him
Do you
about it
have a door
multiple
date
times.
for tonight? I said, I'm not paying no more than 10. You know he walked away from my window.
Mhm.
I'm okay with that. Cause baby, I have my little 10 if I need it.
Talked to him about that multiple times. I'm like, yo, like, why do you do that? And I remember he told me something about, oh, well, that's how girls see. That's how y'all girls are from the south. I'm like, because
What?
he's from up north.
No.
Like, this is not like we live together and we're splitting bills. Like it's not that.
You want to get into the venue for cheaper.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it was $100 for single men to get in this venue.
Mm.
By having me as your door date or any other female as your door date, you were getting into this venue for $40. You ain't got $40, nigga. $40.
Girl, yeah, I've had that conversation with him
You
multiple.
should have never came. You should have stayed in the house.
Yeah, I've talked to him about this multiple times, and you can only tell somebody something so many times, so it's just like, all right, you ain't gonna get nowhere with it, and makes sense why things kind of went downhill with that, with him, but whatever, you know, um, cool dude, cool dude, I love him, but I mean, I don't like his thought process of that,
Well, I just think that again, and yes, we care about certain people, or we. It's not about do we like you or not, or are you a cool person or not.
yeah,
It's about moving correctly in the community.
yeah,
And I'm not saying that we can't come off with our little 10 or whatever, but I'm not going to pay $20, $30 or whatever.
hmm,
So you don't have to pay your 100. You don't got your 100, you need a door date, fine. Get that together beforehand. Get that together beforehand and don't ask me to pay anything more than what my price is. If my
right.
price alone is only 10, why am I going to pay 20 to cover yours?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
And I swear I've never been asked that question. I know when I go to club, and most of the time, even if Bay's not able to go with me, I don't mind paying. I don't have to have a door date. I can go by myself. I love going places by myself. I ain't scared. But even when I'm walking in, I always get asked like, hey, and they've never asked me to pay out. They automatically pay. Or if I'm going with him and say I have two girls with me, even when I've been to expose, and I know how it is with guys or whatever, and they'll come up to me like, hey, can I be their door? And I always say, as long as you pay,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you, because to me, it's the same thing as asking me out on a date.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't, I mean, do I feel like dates nowadays still do the, okay, we take half the check? That's if you want to. Or like when me and Jermaine first met and we started going to parties together, if I wanted him to go, if I asked him like, hey, I want you to come to this party with me, guess what? I paid. Why? Because I asked you to come with
Yeah,
me.
yeah. It was my idea.
It was my
What I
idea.
want to do, and I don't got no problem with that. Y'all know Blue Bob Bad is an equal opportunity
Yeah.
dater.
And what's crazy? We weren't even together then. We weren't even in a relationship. I just, just wanted to treat, and guess what? He was talking to other girls. I think he was. I can't remember if he was playing with other girls, but and even really weren't really giving me attention. But some of these parties that we, would meet each other, or I would ask him, what I'm saying, I paid for,
Yeah.
and I mean, I didn't, it was never made it a big deal about like, oh, okay, well, you pay half, I pay half. Like I didn't mind paying for it. Same way
Hmm.
that he don't mind paying for it. So it just, I don't know. That's weird to me when guys do that. I'm like, why are y'all?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like he's the only one that does that. But I wouldn't be surprised if other guys in the LS do that too. It's just weird.
I think they may. And another thing I would like to say is just because you do ask a female to be your door date, don't expect that y'all are going to play.
That part.
Don't expect that she wants to play with you because just because she has that choice. She may not be feeling you like that. She may not be vibing with you like that. She might want to do other things. Guys, come on. It's LS. It's a community. It's we need to enjoy. And you go enjoy. You go mix and mingle. That doesn't mean that I need you by my side all night long.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I did get asked. I got asked by three different people. All right. I got asked by three different people. I made a choice because this particular night there was two parties. Well, every night there was two parties.
Yep.
So one a person asked me to come to the party with the first party with them. I said, and there was two other guys that asked me to come to both of them with them. So the first one I chose one person. I said, okay, I will go with you. I had two other people ask, and I'll go with you. Then because I knew for the second party, I already had the person that I was going to go with, that I was going to meet there and be his door date.
Mm.
So the first person that asked me to be his door date, I was like, okay, I'll tell the other two, no, I've got one. Girl, do you know this one texted me, was like, oh, I'm going to show up a little bit later. I got something going on. Okay, cool. You know, when he showed up, he had another door date and somebody else with him. Negro, I told two others no for your that's fine. That's fine. So I did that one by myself, which was okay because I don't have a problem with that. I was gonna do that anyway until you asked me to be your door date.
Mm.
Get to the second venue. He didn't show up to that venue, which was fine because I had a door date for that venue.
Line them up.
Somebody who had line them up is what you told me. Line them up. Somebody had asked me, so I had a tour date for that venue, which was cool. I did not play with that person. I didn't want to,
Hmm.
but that person, utmost respect.
Oh
He
yeah.
he didn't push
You know
the issue.
why? And you know why? Because of his daddy. Because me and him were in the military together too. So he better come with respect. He
He
better.
come, yes, he
Better.
and when I said I'm ready to go, he walked me to the car.
Mm.
He texted me and said, "Hey, are you home yet?
Love that.
Did you have a good time?" You know what? So
You gonna get some.
next time he might get
You
some.
might get some. Or you're gonna treat him. Or you may take him.
Maybe because
Or
you
like
know
say
what?
if y'all go to a party together, you pay or whatever.
Right.
Of course.
Because I wasn't feeling him at the party. I have to learn a person. I can't just jump into it like you, kind
Right.
of like you. I have to have that chemistry and everything. So at that party, I didn't have it. But with the gestures and the walking me and the checking on me and making sure I made it home and then texting me the next day, "Are you good?" That's what wins the boo wop at.
That's the Wednesdays.
That's how you do it. So kudos to you, sir. You know who you are. I ain't gonna call you out. You know who you are. Very, very well played, sir.
Very well.
Very well played. I love it.
And you know what? In the chat, I made it clear because, girl, I was adding girls. You see, I was adding girls left and right. I was like, hey, man, y'all do not disrespect these women. I didn't even call y'all bitches because, I like saying that. But I was
I
like,
did
not
too.
disrespect these beautiful women. Treat them with the utmost respect. Like, don't do it. Don't
Yeah.
do it. And it's like, one of the girls, she played it like a contest because a lot of girls was definitely, and I met her on the little Pop the Balloon dating show. And
Mm-hmm.
beautiful woman. And she was like, well, here's what I'm going to do. When I get there, I'm going to let you know. And whoever shows up to the car first will be my date. And I told all the guys, I'm like, oh, how do we know what car she drives? I'll let you know. She's going to let me know. But
Uh-huh.
whoever shows up to the car first will be her door date. I was
That's
like,
cute.
that's
I like that.
say that like, because she's like, I don't know. I don't know these guys. I'm just going to play like a contest. I know that's right, bitch. Go ahead.
I like that.
Hmm.
But it was definitely a good time. I definitely met a lot of people.
Yeah.
And usually, and I had good conversation with several people. I didn't play it at any of the parties.
Hmm.
I'm not a player like that anyway. I
Yeah.
usually watch and I'm very voyeuristic and just kind of moving around. But I
I know
had
the owner liked you at the G spot for sure. Like,
did
yeah,
he?
definitely liked you.
Was he
There were a lot of guys,
impressed?
there were definitely guys that liked you. So I was like,
Was he impressed?
of course he was, of course. And he's a good guy too. Like
Yeah.
the men that I feel like I put in there, especially I'll say the single men,
Mhm.
are good potential men. Do I feel like some of them could have been worked on a little bit better? Absolutely. But there
Yeah.
were good men in there. Like, so I was just like, this ain't no Yeah, I ain't the hood. This ain't no none of that. Like I got some real classy women in here, classy,
Mhm.
single, sexy women.
You really did have, you had a good lineup, a
Hmm.
plethora of good
Yeah,
looking women,
yeah,
that very beautiful women, nicely built women, professional women. You had a lineup, you
yeah.
really did. Um, and so I feel like with a gang of women like that, you really can't go wrong, and these men have to come correct for it. I was treated with the utmost respect from
Good,
everybody that came into,
good.
that I met there at your
Yeah,
venue, at your party,
yeah,
that came. I was treated with respect.
good.
They going to get me food and drinks.
Yeah, see, that's
Yeah,
it. You know,
yeah.
let
So
me know I was not. That's that.
my cup
That's the
was
type of
running
man I like.
over. Yeah. So it was really nice. So I do say that. I had a good time. I had a good, because I'm just gonna pick me a corner and sit in it and watch anyway. That's what I'm gonna
Mm-mm.
do, unless I feel the unction to do
The
anything.
action to do some shit. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, girl. Girl, baby. I was definitely. I mean, we. I could. We was definitely doing some hoe shit. Some ho shit.
Yeah.
I was trying. I was
Hmm.
trying, especially with that one. Speaking of which, what you think of him?
Nice tall drink of water.
Uh,
Good looking. Yeah, yeah, very good looking.
I was like,
Nice, pretty smile.
bro, did you hear his voice?
Yeah,
He,
and I like the fact that he had the Cavassier.
talking about Pastor Cavassier.
That's the Cavassier. Yeah,
Girl,
I really thought he was good
I
looking.
was like, oh, because the first night we was talking in the Telegram chat, and I remember seeing his profile because I always ask, hey, make sure you ask permission to DM me, and he did that, and I couldn't
Mhm.
see his face; it was covered up. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, I'm looking at his body. He messaged me, and I was like, can you send me some pictures? I gotta see what you look like, girl. He dropped three good ones, and I was like, oh my god. Ain't no dick pics. I'm talking about like 'cause I didn't we that wasn't and that I love that about our conversation. Like it wasn't nothing sexual. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
And even when I was telling Angela about it, she was like, sounds like a catfish. I was like, oh, you think so? She was like, I don't know. I was like, I know, right? Cause girl, he fine. I mean, I get fine niggas, but I mean, he fine. Like,
No, he definitely was. He
that girl,
definitely.
when he, we finally set up like a little date. We linked up, and when I first seen him, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, and then he would send voice messages, and I would just, girl, I'd be on the toilet, just like, oh,
Not the toilet.
girl, like I was like, oh my god, and gentleman, I loved, our conversation. He said he wanted
Yeah.
kids, and that really got me, and they're both Virgos, so I was like, oh, okay, this gonna be nice, like
Yeah.
and he came out. Jermaine was with me. I introduced him, and I'd already told Jermaine about him. I was like, because I was bartending one event, and he came. And I'm got my tits out, of course, and we're just talking, and you know,
Mhm.
get a drink, but he tipped me, and he was like, "Well, what's your cash app?" I don't have any cash. I was like, "I ain't got no cash app, but my man do." He's like, "Okay, what's your man's cash app, girl?" And he sent some money. Jermaine talking about that's a nice tip. Well, what I'm saying. I shoot for the stars, baby. I'm gonna shoot for
I,
the
I
gold.
will say too, though, I do give props to the door date that didn't make the door date with me.
Uh-huh.
He
Oh,
did cash out me.
he did.
He
Okay,
did cash out me.
he better.
He
Shit,
did.
better, cause yeah, but
He sent me a cash
yeah,
out.
I liked him. I liked his energy. I liked his flow. Very, very. I loved how he was telling me he was very private, and I was like, yeah, I could tell. Like
Yeah.
you fine, nigga. Like you fine too, cause that motherfucker. And that's why I kept telling you, I'm like, damn, these Houston niggas is fine. Like
Yeah. They.
shit.
Yeah. Houston has a nice
The
lineup.
women too. Like, but I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, there be some, but there were some that were very beautiful,
Hmm.
very beautiful white women. And that's what I love about just the clubs over there, especially G Spot. You're gonna get variety. You're gonna see white people. You're gonna see girl. I've seen Asians.
Hmm.
You're gonna see different variety. Not just gonna see black. So I love being around variety because it's like
Yeah.
a
I
very
like that too. I
yeah
like that too. That made me very comfortable. Like I like being around my people, don't get me wrong, but it's also good when you can mix and mingle with everybody. Like I feel like that's how it should be. I feel like that's how it should be. You guys, I am the Boudoir Baddie. This is the Boudoir Chronicles, the birthday edition, and I have with me the beautiful, the talented, the always she grind more than grinding all day
Girl.
Brazil. One of the original boudoir baddies, Miss Unique Monique. And we're just talking about her birthday. This is her birthday edition. It's geared to her. It's all about her. Like I told her, the boudoir baddie is hanging with you for your birthday. And I wanted to just finish her weekend out with bringing her on the show and just talking about her weekend. She rated, oh, look at them silvers. She rated her birthday experience for as far as the venues attend, but the birthday experience was a 5, and she just laid out those reasons why. So Mo, we got about. Let me see. We got about. Let me. You know, the boudoir baddie can't really see without the glasses, but I can't.
Girl. Mm.
But we got about 5 more minutes. We was a little late today, but we've been. You know, we can run it up though when we
Oh,
get to.
no matter, girl. We chilling. We up all night ways.
We got about 5 more minutes. What are your final thoughts on your party and things like that? Are you doing this again? Will you do this again? If you do, what do you want to see?
Um, will I do it again? Probably not this way. As like a group. If you want to come out and experience, that's fine. I'm very open to that. But it's hard to do stuff as a group at the same place because of just different energies.
Mhm,
If we've even traveled before, are we able to get along in the same household?
mhm,
It's not just about all of us fucking each other. Like, no, I want us to be safe, have a good time,
mhm,
be as a group. It's really hard to do girls trips, couples trips, unless you find just that right group to do that with.
mhm.
And I don't like gambling that. I'm very different. I'm very different on how I do things. I like people to be open minded and also be respectful. But when I see certain things not going a certain way that I already expected it to be, it's a problem.
Mhm.
It's a
Yeah,
problem. And
yeah,
I'm not used to that. And I'm not trying to ruin it for anybody else because I wanted you to have a good time. But
mhm.
you fucking up doing stupid shit is gonna fuck it up for you. And then how dare you think that you're gonna fuck it up for me? Because
Yeah,
didn't do it the way that you should have.
yeah,
That's on you. That's not on me. But it is a learning experience for me because I know, and even I spoke to my sister about it earlier because she asked, and I was like, you know what, sis? This was really supposed to be a me, him, and family thing.
right,
I did that maybe 3 years ago. My family came into Dallas. I got to spend time with my family, and then they knew I was
mhm,
gonna go do some old shit. And
right.
my cousin went out with me, like that night. So that they know
Hey,
what
Chris.
I did. Yeah, they don't judge me. They don't judge me about it. So it's all love on it, and I love that. That way I can balance it out because if I do have a bad experience, I can run to my mom or run to my sister and be like, "You won't believe what happened, girl!" Like, and still just be loved and respected. That's what I love
Yeah,
about it. But you know, um, I did not. That's one thing. And this was new because I never traveled with none of these people before. We've never
yeah.
been outside. We know of each other, and
Hmm.
hey, cool. You took that opportunity. You took a chance. You know what I'm saying? Do I appreciate them coming out? Absolutely. But I do feel like it could have done. It could have
Yeah,
went
but
better.
at the same time, yes, you came out, but were you there for me? Like,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah. I feel like if you're going to take your time to be a part of a birthday experience and especially pay your money, then put a little more effort to extend yourself to the guest of honor.
right. And I didn't get that. I really didn't. And that's why even when you do like girls trips, be very mindful because even when they make an itinerary or like reservations and stuff. Hey, thank you, Chris.
Her birthday was Friday, right?
So,
Your
yeah,
actual birthday was Friday.
it was Friday.
He says happy birthday though.
Thank
That's okay.
yeah. Actual birthday was Friday. I wasn't, I didn't expect, I didn't tell nobody to bring me a gift or give me money. I mean, I put that out there,
Yeah,
but I don't feel like I got that, what I deserve.
yeah,
I really don't, and that's just, to me, that's just like etiquette and common courtesy.
yeah.
I did not get that. Did it hurt my feelings? No, I was just like, damn, like, Okay.
If it hurt your feelings, you definitely didn't show it. Like I said, you were graceful about it. Now you and me, we do run it up, so I did get a little more information, some backstory, but I still feel like you showed a very good faith.
Yeah.
You were able to bounce back,
Mm.
and you enjoyed your birthday.
I did. I made sure of it. I took care of a drunk girl, like, and changed my plans for Saturday during the day because I didn't want her to drive intoxicated because she got dropped off by the person who was supposed to be your door date. Called
Mm.
my phone yelling for help. So I was just like, and she didn't even, girl, she didn't even pay to be at the Airbnb. But girl, I let it. Girl, I didn't even get to bathe in the night.
Look, when you said he was talking about help, and chicken said no, he was really asking for.
It really was. When we was talking about when he called me like, hey, and I because he was Jermaine was driving, I was like, babe, I need you to put that foot to the metal. We need to get to the house
He
now.
said help.
He didn't hear him on the phone. Like, no, for real. It was bad. I could hear her in the background. I'm like, Jermaine. And before we went and I told him, I was like, babe, you can't be driving the way you be driving. He's a good driver, but
I ain't y'all.
sometimes quick.
I ain't never heard no man hollering for help.
I swear to God, he was yelling help. I swear to God. He even put his number in the chat because I guess he called old dude, he called Jermaine. I guess so he tagged Jermaine in the chat and was like, call me ASAP. I answered my phone because I didn't even hear it. And I was like, yo, I'm sorry. I'm thinking, he's trying to figure out where we at, girl. It was not that. He was like, help. I don't know what to do with her. She's tripping. Say she gonna jump out the car. And I'm like, what the fuck? Girl, and I had already told Jermaine, I'm like, hey, don't be driving crazy, girl.
No,
That day I was
that's
like,
the,
hey,
that's
your
that's
foot.
the one you that's the one you didn't take to the from the door. You supposed to be there with the boo baby. So yeah, help.
That's what he did. Right. Dropped her ass off at the Airbnb, girl. When I tell you he sped up, he was mad. But I got onto her. I got onto her because I already had a conversation with her. I knew she was an alcoholic, but I told her, I was like, hey, this is not.
I'm getting tipsy because you called her out. You said, now I know you're an alcoholic.
And I did. The first time I met her, like, because I've seen her, but I never physically, like,
Y'all know Mo. Y'all know she y'all,
like,
I call her the professional messy because she will do it. Y'all, she pulled a female to the side
look here, little hoe.
and said, look here, I know you're an alcoholic. But for this venue, this party, this is how we gonna do it.
Girl, I told her, I said, you look like you need a bath. She was sweating. It was hot that day. We were supposed to go to the beach. I was like, no, you don't need to be on the beach. You know what? Girl, I ran her and not girl. You see my tub? I don't know if you've seen it. I didn't even get to get in the tub. Girl, one of them bowl looking, I don't even know what the fuck they call it. They got the faucet stand or whatever. Real nice tub.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, you did write it down. Great. Yeah, so girl, I ran her a nice bubble bath because I wanted her to all the way come down. You could
Come on
tell.
down. Come on down. Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell. I cooked. We cooked some breakfast tacos. I made sure she ate. I fucked up again by giving her a little glass of wine and some of the mimosa. Girl, it's like she spiraled right back up.
Yeah.
Girl started tripping some more. Started saying shit that didn't make sense. And then when I could tell she was getting tired, I was like, "Yeah, go ahead, lay down." Girl, I let her lay down on the couch. I let her lay down on the I let her lay down on the bed. I told everybody, I was like, "Y'all, let her sleep it off. Leave her alone. When she get up, girl, I laid out her keys. I told her when she woke up, I'm like, hey, getting ready.
It's the laid out keys for me.
Yeah, like, but you gotta go home. Now,
This means go.
because at first I hid her keys because I didn't want her to drive. I hid them. When I
Right.
felt like she was up and sober up, I'm like, okay, because bitch, she ain't coming out with me. You're about to ruin my night. I got places to be before 11 o'clock. So,
Mm-hmm.
girl, and still got fucked up again. And then had the nerve to go out with another guy who was supposed to come out with us, got caught up in her bullshit. And then someone told him to take her back to the house. Girl, and that's what pissed me off. That's what pissed me off. I was like, who the fuck is you?
I remember you said that set you off.
Who is you to make to tell? Because he called me. He was like, "What's the code to the door?" You ain't getting the goddamn code. Why? Oh hell no! And then we had reservations for Sunday. So you think I want to? So and I really we didn't go back to the Airbnb for Sunday. You know, because
Right.
I had a private suite at the G Spot, and it was
Hmm.
literally 8 minutes from the restaurant. I was like, we don't need to go back to the Airbnb. We can just stay here, get up,
And
sleep
go
in
right and go to the next venue.
there. Like I wasn't tripping. So if I would have her stay there for the people that were coming from the Airbnb to the brunch, girl, I'm sure they would have been dragging because she would have been no telling. You know, and I didn't pay to be there. Everybody had all their stuff out. You know, we had all food, hookah, whatever out at the house. I didn't want her there because no, I don't know this girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't want nobody spending the night who I didn't know and who didn't pay.
Mainly who didn't pay.
I gotta watch. Thank you. Got it. Yeah, baby who didn't pay. So and that pissed me off.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
pissed the fuck off.
That's crazy for adults. Over 30 years old, you should know some etiquette by then. Some common etiquette.
But see, I'm not a bitch. I'm not gonna. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I want to just kick her out while she was still intoxicated because I didn't want nothing to happen to her.
Right.
You know, so let her sleep it off. I didn't have a problem doing that
Right.
Saturday during the day, which she did. So
Well, you definitely did it right. You made sure that she was good and sober before you asked her to leave.
and
Before you showed the keys.
I did because even the guy that was accompanying her when he called me to get the code, he's in a relationship with a beautiful woman.
Hmm.
And I told him, I said, you handled that very well.
Hmm.
Because I wouldn't want him to be in some bullshit because she was already
Right.
the day before with old dude saying all that shit. So what if something would have happened to him? And then, shit, no telling what could have happened, and then you would have been in some bullshit.
Right. Yeah. You don't want that. You don't
So
want that.
you got to think about that stuff, especially the guys. You have to think about that type of stuff, especially when you're like meeting new girls.
Hmm.
Okay, she's drunk. I'm not saying you're gonna take advantage of her, but be mindful. Like you don't know who she is. You don't know how she's gonna act.
Yeah. You don't want to be in that crossfire. You don't want
Because
to be in that crossfire.
especially you're in relationships. And I told because David, whatever, he is so cool. Like I said, put his name out, but whatever. He is so cool, real cool dude, real good looking brother. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna get, he was definitely getting bites. So cool. But he had never really been around, those type of parties. So I'm like, come on, we're gonna treat it like Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Just
Right.
be mindful. And he was.
Unless you're on the Boudoir Chronicles the next Monday.
Like, and he lives out there in Houston, but he works a lot. And he such a sweet guy. He didn't come out, with us because he had to play babysitter. But the next day, and girl, he sent me some money. He was like, "Hey, happy birthday!" I'm like, "Thank you!" Like,
Good, yeah, I did. I saw some people handing you some greenbacks.
back and forth. I'm like, because I said it, say it with cash. Tell me happy birthday, nigga. Say it with cash. Stop playing, girl. You can send $1, a five, a two. Much tits and ass and coochie I be showing. I better say it with some cash. God damn it.
Right?
Yeah, all the time. I be like, shit. Let me see if I can get a bite out of it. Or not only that, or be the motherfuckers that be asking me for money or asking him for money. Well, send it to him. There you go.
And you were doing that. Send baby the money. Send it to him.
Yeah,
He'd be in good hands.
he did great. I'm so I'm so proud of him.
Hey, Mr. King Fox. He says, hello, ladies.
Hey. Yeah,
Look here, Mo. I'm so glad that you joined me today. Again, I really wanted to honor you and have you on the show. He says, "Happy birthday, young lady," and have you on the show just to tell us about your birthday experience. Look, remember we have the three pools here at my complex, and we definitely need to do something with these three pools.
I
The
told him,
Boo is thinking about three different
I
parties at each pool.
promise you when I come out there, I want to view it. I want to look at it because I already spoke to him. I'm like, how do you feel if I just get a little something out there? Because
Mhm.
he
Mhm.
know, I'm for real. Like I'm like, nah, like I'll still come home. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I'm like, baby, it's money out here. Like,
So
oh,
if you're in Houston, you need a place, hit up the Boo Wah Baddie. I got you. I got you. It's for the low low right now. I'm the Boo Wah Baddie. This is the Boo Wah Chronicles. I am here with Miss Mo, Unique Mo. She is the topless bartender, Mo with the fro, and she is an original Boo Wah Baddie. She had her birthday here in Houston this past weekend. She did a whole itinerary. She did it up big. She did it up professional. She did it up all kind of just beautiful
All by
all
myself.
by herself. She
All by
chose her venues
myself.
beforehand. She tested them out, and all of us ladies were in pink, which is why I'm in pink today. She chose her red because she was all pinked out the whole weekend. I was pinked out too, and I chose to finish it up with some pink.
For that. Like, I really, like really, you really came out, you stood on the assignment, you know what I'm saying? Like you did your thing, you offered yourself to be door date and had some fumbles or what, but you still came out, you did your thing. I'm glad that you were able to mix and mingle and just, meet other people as well. So I really appreciate you for that.
I appreciate it. No, I had a great time. I'm always gonna just, I always try to do the assignment. People sometimes they get the wrong idea. Females mostly about me. They think I'm stuck up, or they think I'm all that, or they think I'm this and that. Until you got to get to know me. Sometimes, hey, I'm an acquired taste. I say that I'm an acquired taste. I'm
Okay.
older in this thing, so I don't stand for a lot of bullshit. I call a spade a spade. And I fuck with who fuck with me, and it don't matter who you are. Everybody that I fuck with don't fuck with each other, but I find that that's the adult in all of us. We should be able to fuck with who we want to fuck with and do it accordingly.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate you for honoring me, and I just wanted to honor you today. And thank you for being on the show. You guys are watching the Boo Wah Chronicles. I am the Boo Wah Baddie, and this is Miss Mo with the Fro. Thank you, baby, for being on. We out, y'all. Hey, 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 chicken. Hey.
I don't out, y'all.
All right, baby.
Hodge and his dick sucked and all that good stuff.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
he
wait,
said,
before we go,
uh huh.
baby got me a brand new toy.
Looks kind of like this. Are you finna sing on it?
Ah! Girl, nice, brand new. You
Oh,
hear
I
it,
like
girl? So we're gonna try this out.
that. Well, have fun tonight.
All right, but I'm gonna see you soon in a few days, okay?
I'll see you in a few days, baby. Oh, before we go, the Boo Wah Baddie will be in Dallas this weekend at the Pleasure Palace. I am going to be DJing you guys at the Pleasure Palace this weekend. Miss Snow is, hey, Miss Snow is giving me the opportunity to
Blue DJ in the making.
yes!
Ah!
I'm so excited. It's gonna be my first live gig. So
You
I
ready?
will be, huh?
You ready?
I'm ready,
You
honey. I'm ready.
ready?
I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
proud.
ready.
Okay, so what's your name? Like what'd you come up with?
It's Boo Wah Baddie, period.
Okay, still okay. Okay.
It's DJ Boo Wah Baddie. I'm gonna be out here doing my thing. Huh?
Cute little tip jar, get but because they got to tip.
Yes, I'm gonna get that
If
together.
suckers come up to you and be like, "Can you play this song, bitch?" I'll play it if you tip me.
Tip me. I'm gonna have my
Te,
QR code.
te quieres propina?
I'm gonna have my QR code set up porque yo necesito dinero porque tú quieres tu música, necesito mi dinero, por favor.
Good. I'm proud of you, girl.
I'm very excited, and I appreciate Miss Snow for doing that. Also, the Blue Wire Batty will be live in Oklahoma on the 28th of March. I am doing a stepping gig out there. It's all step music, and that is Miss Nicole who set me up with that. So I'm very, very hey Jiffy, thank you. Jiffy says yay. So I'm very excited, you guys, about DJing. That is one of my and props to So Far Good, for teaching me what I know. And he does make sure that if I need anything, he tells me what to do, where to hook up, how to do this, how to do that. So I appreciate him for that. Much love to So Far Good for
Feels
that.
good to have having some of us men that happen to know how to DJ because Jermaine DJs too. So
Does he? Okay. And
oh,
it's not easy. It's nerve wracking, but It's something that I really enjoy doing. So if
Oh,
y'all fuck
too.
with Blue Wall Daddy at the Pleasure Palace this weekend, guys.
Congrats to that. I'm proud of you. Girl,
Thank you.
your thing. I'm gonna see you soon. We
See
going
you soon.
and thank you for coming out.
And thank you for being here today. Love you.
Bye y'all.
Good night. Bye, y'all.